Microphone check. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. So much stuff to get this stuff prepared. Y'all don't understand, bruh. Man. But I'm trying. Y'all give me a second here. Oh, let me get the camera going for y'all. Bam. What else we got going on here? You are now tuned in to the network. And the sound is kind of low there. I don't know what's going on there. Is it the call volume or what? Yeah. I don't know what it is. Whatever. So tonight we're doing static routing. I know y'all probably like, well, how we went from HSRP and that to just static routing. Yeah, there's actually static routing in the CCNP track. We got Pete in the building, boss level lab. Not quite. This actually, you believe it or not, this actually my boss gave me this. He was like, I was telling him, man, yeah, I've been trying to lab every day and stuff like that. And I was telling him how I was studying NAT this week, and he was like, man, NAT is like a set it and forget it topic, man. Like, yeah, you'll need it for the exam and stuff like that, but you know what? If you want to, because I told him I'm going to do some more core routing stuff, you know. They got me doing the lower level layer 2 stuff, you know what I mean? I did some BGP stuff or whatever, but it's not very often that I was able to touch it. So I said I want to do some more layer 3 stuff. And he's like, all right, let me spin up this. And he did this for me before too. Last time he had like 30 routers or something like that. I'm exaggerating, but when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'll get to it when I get a chance. But I never got a chance to do it. And then and I told him again, I said, I'm going to start labbing at home and stuff like that. And he's like, you know, let me get more simple lab. Once you get the static routing, once you understand how static routing works and stuff like that, then you'll get a deeper understanding of how it works and stuff like. I used to think, well, what about EIGRP and OSPF? But you got to understand that stuff kind of like automates the routing for you. This is a manual work, and you have to really understand routing, how routing works with static routing, because you have to manually do it. Now, it's not very scalable, because if you have to set up static routes to everywhere on the internet for an enterprise network, it's just like, it won't be Are you fucking stupid? It would just not be very administrative. It would be too much work for you, too much labor. So that's why a lot of companies use some sort of routing protocol like BGP like OSPF or EIGRP or anything like that internally. I have yet to see RIP, but y'all put it in the comment section over there if you've seen RIP on an enterprise network. What did they use to make the topology? The PDF looks very nice. He probably used Word, you know. Well, yeah, I don't know what he used to do it, but then he probably, because Word, you know, you can save as a PDF. So, yeah, when I told him I was going to do that, because he makes fun of me because I have this server that I have like yet to touch. I bought it and I was like, yeah, it's got a whole bunch of stuff on it, and I like hooked it up. I put it on my network, but I never got around touching it. So I'll be having like overwhelming myself with too much stuff to play with and don't touch them. But that's why I'm glad I've got my, which by the way, I was able to cable up a whole bunch of other routers. I put the my octo cable, connected it to my terminal server. So now I've got 16 minus, so I got 13 devices connected right now. I left the last 3 because I don't know what else I want to connect to it. I do have some wireless controllers that I bought on eBay. I haven't been doing a lot of wireless stuff, so that's why I said, you know what, I'm going to leave those for later. I did a lab on it a long time ago. If you go deep in my playlist on my channel, you'll see I did one a long time ago where I actually hooked up the wireless controller, hooked up an AP to it, created SSIDs, and then I connected my cell phone to it. And yeah, I went ham with it. So I just haven't touched it since then, man. But anyway, if you are not joined to the Discord server, you would have known. You would have got the heads up about this lab right here, right? But then again, it was a last minute. 1 eternity later. Yeah, it was a last minute gift for you guys, because I had a busy day. Mondays just be busy for me, man. I had my game today. We lost, but it's all good. We're just kind of gelling together as a team and stuff like that. Let me give you guys the invite to the Discord server, so that way you'll get a inside scoop on when I'm going to stream, because it's typically 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But it just really depends on how my day goes, and it makes it better for me to be flexible. Geez, where is that? All right, so Discord. Let me get you guys an invite for anybody that's just like not, it's just kind of new to this channel. But again, I gotta go on YouTube, look for the damn chat because the chat pulls up whenever it wants. That is the invite to the Discord server. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that, and then you can get a copy of this lab right here. I also posted posted it in what I started so far in Packet Tracer. So there's the PDF and there's also the pinned message. Yeah. So there's also the what else did I put in there? The actual Packet Tracer. You just have to make sure you have Packet Tracer installed. I already IP'd or configured the PCs. Obviously, everything that's red needs to be configured. So basically, all the switches, these routers, we got to do some basic IP addressing and stuff first before we start getting into the static routing. So if you're new to this channel, or if you're kind of like new into networking in general, you can kind of watch me do this from, not really from scratch, but it's like, I'd say 5% done. So I may not even finish this on the stream tonight because I gotta get some rest, but I'm gonna do what we can so far. I already did the PCs. Let me get started on the switch here. He said, if we pay attention here, this was like step number 7, I believe. Let me number these out so that way everybody can see. But it's numbered in the PDF if you have this PDF. That was step 1. Step 2 said, or it's more like rules. That's 2. Let me see what else he said. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so traffic from PC 1 is 3. Right, and then what was the other one? Was it a skip for each one? Return traffic and then traffic from. Return traffic is 4. Traffic from is 5. And then was it return traffic after that? Yeah. Return SVI, no. Alright, so hold on y'all. 5, 6. It just makes it easy for me to read. So 7, 8. So these are more like rules though. They're not really, and you put these little caveats at the end right here. And the reason why, does anybody know why he doesn't want default routes or no route summary? I know why. He explained it to me, but I mean, I kind of knew that anyway. So I'm going to get started with the multi-layer switch. If you have the PDF, you'll see that I also put it in Word also. This is what the labeling looks like. I'll probably do the labeling later. I just wanted to get at least the IP addressing and stuff started. So I'm going to move this to the side though. If you really want to follow along and do this with me, just go join the Discord server and download the download the PDF and put this over here. Put that over here. Back out of this. Make sure you subscribe to your boy. Hit me with that like button. Number 1, PC. Actually, I already did the PCs. I got to do the switch. The switch is. We pay attention to step number 7. Step number 7 says SVI for each PC network in both locations is to be configured on core switches. So this is not multi-layer switch 0. It's actually called ORL-core. Which, by the way, this side of the network is the city of Orlando, because that's where I'm based out of. This side right here is Tampa, right? Get out of this and move that over. All right. What else we needed to do here? I'm gonna save my work so far, because I think, I should have saved it as progress. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save it as progress. Save it as because I already have the start lab there. If y'all want a copy of that, it's in the Discord server. Progress. What we had in the current events. Hackers are actively exploiting big IP vulnerability with a 9.8 severity rating. I heard about that they're exploiting this vulnerability. So if you have F5 like load balancers and stuff in your network, y'all make sure you patch it up. And I'm pretty sure you've heard of it by now. If you do, they probably like, hey, they sounded the alarm. It said patch it up. Researchers are marveling at the scope and magnitude of a vulnerability that hackers are actively exploiting to take full control of network devices that run on some of the world's biggest and most sensitive networks. The vulnerability, which carries a 9.8 severity rating out of a possible 10, so yeah, sound the alarm on that one, affects F5's Big IP, a line of appliances that organizations use as load balancers, firewalls also. I've always known them as the load balancers. Firewalls, and for inspection and encryption of data passing into and out of networks. There are more than 1,600 instances of the gear discoverable online, and F5 says it's used by 48 of the God. Oh man. F5 says it's used by 48 of the Fortune 50. That's crazy. So if you have F5 load balancers or firewalls on your network, you really got to patch it up. And I'm pretty sure you've heard of this by now, because I've heard about this like during the weekend before I've even seen this article. Given Big IP's proximity to the network edges and their functions as devices that manage traffic for web servers, they often are in a position to see decrypted contents of HTTPS protected traffic. And then they said last week F5 disclosed and patched the vulnerability. And like I said, this is just that the article is kind of just caught wind of it and published it later on. But it's CVE. If you guys want the actual CVE number, I think this is it right here. He said, "Let's drop CVE." Wait, I'm confused now. Is that it right there? No. This is the actual CVE right here. Execute an arbitrary system commands, create or delete files, disable services, etc. Let me give y'all the CVE. If you really like, if you're like a nerd into like cybersecurity and shit like that, I'll post it in the chat for y'all to check it out. Let me see. Where is it right here? There it is. This is the CVE number for y'all. Hold on. Professor Black Ops in the building. Appreciate you for tuning in. We got Juan in the building. Pete, I forgot to give you an air horn. But you also get a bruh because you be making fun of me sometimes. But he said, where can I find a link to this? Are you talking about the lab? The lab is in my Discord server. There's a pinned link at the top of this chat right here. You can download this lab with the steps and stuff like that to get started with us. Professor Blackout said F5 is super popular in the government sector. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I heard about that vulnerability already, but this article was published today, so obviously, before they make it like worldwide news, to say, hey, look, there's a hole in our network or in our software and stuff like that. They, make sure they try to patch it up, and then they do a press release. Otherwise, it's like telling people, hey, my house got burglarized before you bought some new alarms and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what happened with that. But yeah, it's just like, FBI, open up! It's just crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna get started with the SVIs here. I'm gonna go from left to right. Where's the this guy right here? Core. All right, no, because we are network engineers, right? We do everything by hand. His name is ORL-core. He said we needed some SVIs. What are the SVIs going to be? They are also in the. If you have to look at the network topology, it's not written out in the steps. You have to look at the topology, and the IP addressing is there. So it's going to be the top network for PC1 on the left. This guy over here, this network right here. I'll put some labeling later, but I want to just get the IP addressing and shit out of the way first. Let's do interface VLAN. We'll do interface VLAN 1 for the top network, and then 2 for the bottom. And then on the other side, we'll do interface VLAN 3 and 4, if that makes any sense, right? So this guy's going to be interface VLAN 1. His IP address is going to be, I think it should be 1020.10.1. 10.20.10.1. Subnet mask of /24, which we know is 255.255.255.0. No, shut that bad boy, right? He's up. And then let's create a interface VLAN 2 for PC number 2, right? Interface VLAN 2. Oh, we got to create VLANs and stuff too. Shit. Yeah, I think we got to create some layer 2 VLANs and stuff. Man, this is going to be deeper than I thought. And I'm definitely not going to finish this. We'll probably do a part 2 for this tomorrow. I just thought about this. IP address 10.20.11.1. Subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. I don't think the cores. No, I can't have. Yeah, we'll do an IP default gateway for this guy. Can we do that? Can we do IP default gateway for the cores? No, it just got to be a static route because it says right here at the bottom. I'll show y'all the bad news right here. No default routes available right there at the bottom, right? But he didn't really say if IP default gateway. That's pretty much a default route, isn't it? Or do we just do we'll just have to do a static route out of this? I think that's what's just gonna happen. We're just gonna have to do a static route coming out of this way for that next hop, which is gonna be .1 right over here, right? If you want to see again, if you want to see the IP addressing and stuff like that, just go to the Discord server and download that link. Download this lab with the PDF. What else? So we did those IP addressing. We need to no shut this bad boy. I think it's already no shut, isn't it? It don't look like it. Show IP interface brief. Can I do that? He's down. Why is he down? Didn't I no shut him? Interface VLAN 2. Is it because I gotta have a VLAN 2? Is that what it is? Show VLAN brief. Oops. Show VLAN brief. Brief. Come on, man. Come on, man. Are you fucking stupid? No, I'm just not the best typer in the world. All right. Show VLAN brief. I think that's what it is. I gotta create a VLAN 2 and put those ports in the VLAN 2. Right? Isn't that what I gotta do? Global config mode. Let's just call it VLAN 2. Fuck it. VLAN 2. Now it's up. See there? See, we really got to do this shit from scratch, man. Show IP. Show show IP interface brief. You can't do the pipe command in packet tracer. Oh, yes, you can. I guess they added that feature because I don't think you could do that before. I don't remember. But it's up down though. Why is that? Is it because I need to have a PC in that VLAN? I need to have I think I need to put this port in VLAN 2 because VLAN 1 is the default VLAN, so that's why it came up automatically, right? And I think that's why. And everything is in VLAN 1, right? Because if we do a show interface status, yeah, everything is in VLAN 1, and that's why it automatically came up. But this port right here, is that gig 02? Is that gig 02? Yes, it is 102. So we need to put that in VLAN 2. So let's do a global config mode. Here's what doesn't work. GI, let me see, 102, right? 1/0/2 switch port access. Oh, you can do switch port host? No, that don't work. Switch port host actually adds 3 things. It's a macro command, right? Which means it adds like a couple things on top of it, right? It does port fast. It turns on port fast. It turns on, I believe, geez, what's the other things? I think it turns it into an access port, and there's a third thing it does. 3 things that the command switch port host does. Anybody remember what the third one is? Damn, I ain't got it for y'all. Shit. Hold on. What is the third command that switch port host that macro adds? See how VLAN 2 came up? He said only routes. Yep, only static routes. Switch port. He went to VLAN 2. So that means if we look at show interface status, I know I'm quizzing y'all, but I really don't remember. Switch port host, actually, it does add switch port access. It adds spanning tree port fast. And there's a third thing it does. The code, the command switch port host. I can't remember what the third thing it does. But it doesn't work in packet tracer. So if you're using GNS3 or even G or whatever, you'll know exactly. P said switch port mode access to spanning tree port fast and disables port channeling. Yes, exactly. That's what it does. That's the last thing it do. It disables port channeling. Shout out to Pete for that one. Where's my love? You like that? Damn. Yeah, shout out to Pete for that one. It disables port channeling. That's the other one it does. I should add that one too. See, let me go back one And again, I don't think I'm gonna finish this lab tonight. I gotta get some rest, y'all. But I'm trying. I'm gonna just try to do the most I can tonight. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on, man.
2 hours later.
All right. Show interface. Come on, man. Interface status. And yeah, we got that PC in VLAN 1 over there, right? And the other one in PC VLAN 2. That's why I had it come up. So yeah, we got to build this from scratch for sure. Let's see if he can ping each one, right? Let's go to the PC real quick. See if he can ping his default gateway. What's the default gateway? Go to config, actually physical, no, desktop. Come on, man, close this out. His default gateway should be that, right? Let me see if I can ping that. Let me go back, one right here. Go to command prompt, ping, paste. Can I ping it? Yep. So he's good. Let me see if the PC can ping the core, his default gateway. What's his default gateway? 1020.1, 1020.10.1 rather. Go to the command prompt, ping. He said, Googled it, by the way. Man, listen, man, you killing me, man. That's why I don't mess with you, Pete, man. This dude Googled it, man. But it's all good, though, man. At least I'm gonna, but see, when I go back and watch the stream, I'm gonna remember this dude Googled the shit, man. And I'm gonna remember, okay, it also disables port channeling. That's the third thing it does. I know I quizzed y'all, but I really forgot what the third thing it does. Yeah, see, I ain't got one for y'all. Like, all right, so what was his default gateway? I got it on my clipboard. Paste, ping. We got some replies. Good to go. All right, so we got this side of the local area network working. We got some SVIs on here. Now I believe we got to create a static route going that way, right? Right, because my boss said, he said, look, you can create the SVIs, but no default routes, no route summary allowed. Good, because I don't like subnetting and shit like that and trying to summarize routes. I have yet to master that concept. So I'm glad that you put that in there. Let's do a, I'm going to need the static route to this network. So if you have the document, you'll be able to see the addressing and stuff like that. I'm not going to put any labeling on the stuff. Maybe later on I'll add it and stuff like that to this packet tracer. But hold on, where we at? All right, so let me close this. So many damn windows. Y'all gonna understand, man. This, all right, here. And where was we at right this? I forgot. I like my stream right over here. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to your boy. And if you want to follow along with us, join the Discord server, right? The Discord server is pinned to the chat right there, right? Click that link and then you'll be able to download this live and do it along with us. Again, I'm not going to finish it tonight. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm not going to finish it to it. Now that I see how much work it is, I might finish it tomorrow. And if you want, you know, we'll reconvene tomorrow and then you'll see how I did it. Or, you know, you can pipe in the chat and let me know how you did it, whatever. Orlando Core, he needs a default gateway. I mean, not a default, because he said no default routes. He said we need a static route. So to get to the, let me see, where is it at? The remote route is 192.168.1.0 network from up here. So I need to wait to this router, I mean switch, layer 3 switch, needs to know how to get to this network right over here, right? I have to do that with only a static route. No EIGRP, no OSPF, for nothing like that, right? We know how to do static routes already, right? Let's go into this guy. Go to global config mode. We know IP, the command IP route is how we start static routes. The remote network, the one that sits over there that I circled, is 192.168.1.0/30. So to get to the 192.168.1.0 network, subnet mask of /30, which we know is 255.255 to 255, and that last octet, the interesting octet, is 252. Take the next hop of, which should be the one that's right next to him. So to get, in other words, in order to get to this network right here, you got to take the next hop, which is right there on router, which lies on router 1, right? What is that next hop? According to the network topology, it is 1020.1.2. So that's the next hop. 10.20.1.2. What else could we do here? We can change the default metric and stuff like that. And there's a CR for carriage return, so we ain't got to add anything else. We could have done the outgoing interface, right? Anybody remember the difference between using the next hop or just the outgoing interface? Because I could also do this right here, right? And say the outgoing interface. Just send it to the outgoing interface, right? Or we could just put the actual next hop, which I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with that. 192.168.1.0 network? Yeah. Take the next hop of, took it out already. 10.20.1.2 is the next hop. Press enter. Take a look at the routing table, show IP route. Oh, you know why? Because this, you see how this is empty? It's not that the shit ain't working.
Are you fucking stupid?
It's because the next hop is not even there. It's not even available. This router is turned off right now, right? So, we need to go over there, pay the light bill, and then turn on that interface. Turn on this router first of all. Where's the power cord? Or power button rather. Oh, it is on. We just got to turn up that interface. Remember, because the interfaces are turned down by default, right? So let's go to the CLI for this guy. No, and let me know if y'all can see the command prompt, because sometimes y'all know the lettering is kind of small when I watch these videos back. Sometimes I can make the font bigger if y'all want to. Go to global config mode. His name is router. Let's just call him R1, right? Because that's what he is. He's R1. Let's start off with this interface that's right next to him. What is that? That is gig 000. Right? And then this one is what? Gig. That's gig 000. So what is this interface? I need to move these guys over. That's why the labeling is kind of fucked up right here. So hold on. It's kind of jumbled up. All right, so this interface right here is what I need to see. Gig 000. You see, that look like it's gig 000 too. So let me see. That's why I got confused. You see that? So I got to move some of this stuff over. Y'all might have to do that too if you have the lab. And maybe I'll disable moving. But I think that should be it right there. Y'all got any questions so far or anything? Or if anybody ahead of me, let me know. Go to Orlando core. Oh no, we already did that. We did the static route. We need it. Let's save our work so far. Right mem. Yes. Let's go to router 1. Interface, what was it? It wasn't gig 000. It was actually gig 001. GI 0/0/1. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button too on your way out if you're gonna watch the stream later and stuff like that. His IP address is actually that next hop that we put on the other guy, which was let me look at that map. Let me just look at the map. 10.21.2. So 10.21.2. Where's he at? That's the wrong one. 10.20.1.2. Subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. Before I shut this, let me make sure that this guy, this interface, I believe is .1, right? Maybe that's what I got to do too. Show IP interface brief. What was that interface? This interface right here is what needs an IP address. He should be .1, and it's gig 103. I did not configure that. Gig 103 is right here. It's down, right? So let's go there. Interface gig 1/0/3. Let's give him the IP address of. Oh, you know what? This is a switch port. So what we got to do here is we got to do no switch port. Right, and then do the IP addressing. That's something I learned too when I bought some switches on eBay a long time ago when I first started this shit out, right? And went to the switch port, right? And I tried to put an IP address. It's like, this shit ain't working, man. Like, why is this not working, man? Why is it not taking the IP address, man? Almost emailed the guy back, be like, man, I don't think these switch ports are working, man.
Are you fucking stupid?
You got to turn it from layer 2 to layer 3 in order for you to put an IP address on it. So that's one thing I remembered a long time ago. So it's 10.20.1.2. I didn't email him, just to let y'all know. But you know, I thought about it. I was like, maybe it's something I'm missing here. I don't know what it is. What he said? Gig 00 is .2. Let me see. He said 000 is .2. Really? Let me see. Gig 000 is .2. Yes, that's right. This is .2, and then that's .1 on this side. Because this is a /30 subnet right here. Right, I'll even put that on there for y'all. Where's the notepad? Boom, boom. This network is the 10.20.1.0 network. 10.20.1.0/30 subnet, right? Do that right there. Move this over. So that's that network, right? This is gonna be .1 and that's gonna be .2, right? So let me do this. 255.252. No shut that bad boy. He's already up. I think once we turn on the other side, we should be able to ping. No shut this bad boy. We got any green lights and stuff? It don't look like it just yet. Oh, I see what you're saying. I should have done. Let me see. That's not gig triple. That's gig 001. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. I put the wrong IP address there. Now I see what you're saying. Shout out to Pete for that one. Damn, you pointed that out quickly. But I see it didn't turn up anyway, so that would have clued me in anyway. So let's get rid of that IP address. See, that's the thing with well, this is the no IP address. Let's do that, and then do right. Oops, do right. Once we are done with this static routing lab, I think I might practice that on my own, but I'm gonna pick up another technology before after I get that mastered. So gig 00 is .2. That's what you were saying. Interface gig 000. Oops, /0/0. His IP address is 10.20.1.2/30.252. No shut that bad boy. Now we got a green light there. Oh, we got a duplicate IP. Oh, didn't I not get rid of this? Look at that. We already got some issues here. Let's see what I did wrong here. Show IP. Oops. That message is throwing up at us right now. Show IP interface. Breathe. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, I'm on router 1. Where's the duplicate IP? He's 10.20.1.2. Let's do 000. What is this guy? Oh, this guy should be 10.21.1. My bad. That's my bad there. Go back to global config mode. Interface. This should be 21.1. And it should stop that. Oops. What's that IP? I mean that interface. Gig 103. And then 10.21.1. That's what I should have right there. So y'all see this error right here, right? Duplicate IP address. What happened was I put 10.21.2 on this side, and then I did 10.21.2 on that side. So thank God for that syslog message. Now I really would have messed it up. Y'all know what I think I'm gonna do? I might just do the IP addressing and stuff like that. Get some of the. Well, then once I get the static router going, it'll be pretty much done. But I don't think I'll be able to finish this tonight. So we'll probably do a part 2 and reconvene tomorrow. What else we got to do? Let's just see if this PC can ping that interface right over there, which is 10.21.2. Go to the PC, 10.21.2. Can he ping 10.21.2? Nope. Don't look like it so far. Oh, because the other one does not have a route back. That's the thing about static routing. Something else I remembered a long time ago when I first started out. Yes, I have some static routes going this way. But guess what? This guy right here needs static routes going this way and a static route going that way. So I need some more static routes on this guy right here, which is the reason why static routing is not very scalable, and it's not, you don't really want to use it on an enterprise network because it's just so much manual labor to get this done. That's why there's routing protocols such as EIGRP, route, OSPF, even, well, yeah, I guess BGP will be counted as one too, but that's almost like static routing in a way. But those routing protocols allow you to, like, if you lose a route, you can take other traffic, or another route somewhere else to the same destination or whatever. What else? Yeah, static route is it's just a lot of manual labor, but it's a great way to learn routing. And my boss has been trying to hammer that in my head, man. He's like, yeah, don't get yourself too hung up on, the other route. And yeah, it's good to know, how much the timers are for EIGRP and stuff like that. But the real routing, the core of it, is reading the routing tables and doing static routing and stuff like that. So I need this guy right here. He needs a route to this network right here. So let's go to router 1, which I'm on there. IP routes. Oops. Routes. Come on, man. Am I not on there? Yes, I am. To get to the network 10.20 dot. Let's do the bottom one first. Well, let's do the top one. 10.20 10 dot. 0 network. Yeah, 0 network. You can do routes to the network, right? That's what you're supposed to do, right? 255. Take the network. Take the next hop of. No, I need to get to that network. The subnet mask of /24. Take the next hop of. I see how I kind of like talking to myself as I'm saying the static routes. That's how I kind of remember the syntax. Take the next hop of 10.20.1.0. Right? You can do that. Now, can I ping 1020? Let's see, from this guy. Can he ping 10.PC1? Let's see if he can ping PC1, which is 10.20 10.10. And I should be able to, at least. Timed out. So what am I missing here? Nope, he can't ping. So he can't ping PC1. He said to get to the 10.20 10.0 network, take the next hop of 10.20. No, that's wrong. This is supposed to be 10. Take the next hop of 10.21.1. So let me get rid of that. Configure terminal. Get rid of this. All right. I don't know why I'm doing networks. Control E. .1. So now let's try to ping that bad boy again. 20.10. It timed out. This guy cannot ping that PC. Let's see what's going on here. It's gonna take longer than I thought. So it's the 10.21. He said you're awesome. Hey, appreciate that. BMLMZ.
Hello there.
Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow along, man, there's a link at the top of the chat. That takes you to my Discord server. You can download this lab and as long with the instructions and stuff like that. That way you can follow along. I'm not gonna finish this tonight, so I may finish it at work or something like that, and then I'll show y'all how I did it or whatever. But in case you guys want to follow along or do it on your own and stuff like that, download it from the Discord server. Why can't this guy? So he can ping his default gateway, right? Let's go to PC. Let's go to the PC real quick. He can ping his default gateway, which we've determined already, which was 10.20 10.1. Okay. Can he ping .2 now? That was the problem. That was the issue there. Nope. Damn, I ain't got that. I thought I had it. Okay, why can't he ping 10.20? Did I put the right IP address? 10.20. Oh, I got 10.2. That's supposed to be 10.21.2 is what I'm trying to ping. What am I doing, man? 10.21.2. Right? He's pinging. Wait for it. Wait for it.
1 eternity later.
10.21.2. It don't look like that's going either. He's supposed to be pinging 10.21.2, right? Let me make sure I got the IP addressing written out over here correctly. Can you ping? He said, does Orlando Core have a route? I thought, no, maybe he doesn't. You're right. What's wrong with me? He said to get to those other hops. Let me see. That's a good question. That's actually a good question. Let's look. Show IP routes. Oh, what the heck? Well, he said to get to. Didn't I do some routes on here? Show run. He know how to get to. Oh, I did this route. going that way. To get to 192.168 network, take 10.21.2. Yeah. Oh, so he know how to get over here. But he don't have a route. First of all, the routing table is not even populated. What am I missing? Those interfaces are turned up. I changed the IP addressing and stuff like that. Let's see. Can he ping 1021.2? Can he ping that? Ping 10.20.1.2. Yes, he can. So he can ping. Well, he's directly connected to it. So that's for one. Yeah, so basically what I did is I had him ping that guy, and he's directly connected to it. So yes, of course he can. But can he ping 1021.1, which is right next to him? 1021.1? Yes. So he can ping this guy. Can he ping that guy? Probably not, because this guy does he need a route to go he doesn't need a route to go over here because he's connected to that network. Let's take a look at his routing table. Show IP routes. Let's widen this up. His static route to the 1020. He said should be free with your Cisco ID. Yes, for packet tracer should be free with your Cisco ID. That's correct. But the lab is something that you would have to download from the Discord server. So, routing issue. Yes, we got Pepperjack. I haven't seen you in a while, Pepperjack Shack. You changed your user ID. Isn't that what it is? Shout out to you. He said UCF Tampa here. That's what's up, man. Yep. Yeah, I graduated from UCF a while back. Can you ping 1021.1? From where, Pepperjack? 1021.1. Which I think I did. Yeah, from the router I could. 1021.1. Oh no, you can ping 1020.10.1. Who was 1.1? I forgot who that was. 1020 10.0. He can ping 1020 1.1. Let's see if this guy is written out correctly, because I might have to show. I think he is. Not that. Show interface status. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot more than I thought, so I'll definitely have to stream this later. Or finish the stream later. He said the core switch has no idea where to go. Yeah, he doesn't. You're right. So then, but my question is, how come we did the SVIs? Why? I didn't turn on routing. Did I? I'm pretty sure I did. IP routing. I thought I did. I would have thought it was on by default. Show IP route. That's what it was.
Are you fucking stupid?
This is a layer 3 switch, right? Apparently you got to turn on routing in order for you to route. So that looks like that was the issue right there. I just need to remember, and I remember saying this in one of my live streams a long time ago. If you ever see this, make sure you turn on routing. Well, that's what it was. I didn't have routing turned on. So let's see if this guy, well, we already know he can ping his default gateway. Let's see if he can ping that router that was over there, which was 1020. Let me see what it was. Core switch has no idea where to go. Yep. Appreciate that, man. What was the I think it's in the cache. Let's see. 1021.2 is who he was trying to ping. Get on our knees, pray to the network gods. And we immediately got a reply. So that was the issue. I needed to turn on routing on the. Let me go ahead and do that on the other side before I forget. Turn him on. I'm doing all this shit and I ain't even got routing turned on. Let's do static routing, and you don't even have it turned on.
Are you fucking stupid?
No, I just forgot, man. Shit. IP routing. And no, you don't have to do this on a router, because a router routes. That's its default, capability. But layer 3 switches are, they start out when they out of the box, they don't route. So you got to turn that feature on. So yeah, I was able to ping from here to there. Now, what else we need to do? I think we need to finish the IP addressing on this guy right here. Let's see if this guy can ping that as well. 1021.2, right? Ping. I already got it in the cache there. Press enter. Oh, we got an issue right here too. Interesting. What are we missing here? Let's see. He is 1021.2. Oh, he needed a route to that network. That's what it is. That's what it is. Let's go on this guy, and let's see what routes we got. I'm going to take a look at show run, pipe, routes. Can you do section? Yes, you can do section on Packet Tracer. Look at Packet Tracer, man. Packet Tracer came a long way, y'all. There was a lot of features that was not available. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, you guys that are the people that are like just getting into this field, if you have Packet Tracer, it is a powerful tool to help you learn this stuff, man. A lot of this stuff, like, it's enough to pass the CCNA exam, right? But there's a lot of stuff it's limited at what you can do. Like, I think a long time ago, it didn't have the section and include. I don't think that feature was on there, if I remember correctly, a long time ago. But now they added that. They've added different devices, wireless controllers, a whole bunch of stuff on there. He said, nice, you got it, bro. Yeah, appreciate that, man. No, it's just 10 p.m. after working all day. Yeah, man. No, not Packet Tracer. You should use CML Modeling Labs. Yes, you're right. My issue is that I'm too cheap, man. But yeah, I do have I had GNS3, and you can look at my channel. I had a bunch of GNS3 labs that I used to do and stuff like that, a whole bunch of them. I just need to reinstall it. Also, I have a new Dell server, which I've yet to touch. I was going to install Even G on that bad boy, so I just haven't gotten around to it. Packet Tracer is just so easy. It's just plug and play, and you can just drag and drop your devices, and you ain't got to worry about, I got to find this iOS and containers and all this other crap. You just do it. You just jump right into it. That's why my boss gave me this lab. I was like, let me just do it. A Packet Tracer, stream it real quick, and get it going. So the route we needed to do, I'm being lazy here. We already know the next hop is going to be 1021.1. We needed to know how to get to the 1020.11.11 network. Press enter. Take a look at our routing table. Show IP routes. We got a static route to 1020.10 network and the 1020.11 network. Good to go. So now let's see if PC2 can ping the that IP address that's on router 1. PC2 was trying to ping that guy. Get on our knees, pray to the network gods. Yeah, not quite. We got a lot way to go. And again, I'm not gonna do this whole stream. I'm not gonna lab this whole thing up tonight. So we got all this in the reds right here that we got to finish doing. We already did. I think we pretty much took care of Orlando. Shout out to UCF. Who was it? Who was it that was over there? I can't remember who said that. But yeah, shout out to you for representing Tampa over there. We took care of Orlando side. We need to do. I guess we need to pretty much start working on a wide area network here. And don't forget the steps here. PC1 in Orlando, that guy over there, he needs to be able to talk to PC3 in Tampa, which is over here, right? So that means he's probably going to take a route somewhere this way. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that is we have to control the traffic to get there. Somehow my boss really wants me to go that way. I don't know why. But again, this is how we learn how to manipulate our traffic, right? I think let me move that over right there so that way I can see the labels and stuff. Let's I'm gonna do this network, that network, and remember he's probably gonna need to know how to get to here. He needs to know how to get to there. He also needs to know how to get to there. He also needs to know how to get to there, which is why I said I'm not going to stream this whole damn lab over here. Let's go to global config mode. IP routes. He needs to know how to get to where. The neighboring network is 192.168.1.4 network. 192.168.1.4 network. Subnet mask of /30, which we know is 255.255.252. Oops. We got this. Another thing with Fat Finger Squad in the building. We got to make sure we don't get any typos and stuff like that, right? Because then when stuff is not working, but that's what's going to help with the troubleshooting here. Take the next hop. So we are saying from this router, how do we get to this network? Well, his next hop is probably going to be that right there, the one that's neighboring. So we need to see what router 2's interface right there is labeled as. It is 192.168.1.2. So take the next hop of 192.168.1.2. Right? Press enter. That sound about right to me. That sound about right, y'all? Y'all let me know. And then to get to the bottom network, so to get over here, he needs to know how to get over there because it's not, it's not directly connected to him. What's that network? Obviously IP routes, right? And if you're new to static routing and stuff like that, that's basically that's the basic command on how to do a static route, right? He said, nice, you got it, bro. No, it's just a good work starting out. That way isn't in AWS and doesn't cost as much. As an example, I don't know what you guys are talking about over there on the, if there's some extra chats that I'm missing over there, but you went from talking about 10 p.m. working all day, and then you went to AWS. That way isn't in AWS. He said set the route AD. Well, we know that static routes, the administrative distance is 1. We could change it if we want to, but he didn't say anything about changing it or anything like that. So again, my boss has some like rules and steps that need to be done here, right? He didn't say anything about changing administrative distance or anything like that. So maybe we could do that, but I think it's supposed to work without having to manipulate or create floating static routes or anything like that. So router 1, I need a route to get to this network over here, which was 192.168. What network is that? No, that's not. That's actually 172. So we'll make sure we look at that network topology. And again, if you're new to this channel, or if you're just like halfway through the stream and stuff like that, click that link in the Discord server. You can be able to download the PDF along with the starting out of the Packet Tracer lab. So hit me that like button, and hit me with the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to your boy. 180. That's actually the bottom network over there is 172.160 or 16.1.4 network. This is the .4 network. /30. He said to get there, take the next hop of 172.16.1.8. That's the next hop. No, I'm sorry. 1.1. Is it 1.1? Yeah, 1.1. Meanwhile, I am .2. So the next hop is actually 1.1 to get to that network. Let's make sure I do. These interfaces need to be need IP addressing on them. Move this bad boy over. Move these bad boys over like that. Move this bad boy over. And again, I'm not gonna finish the stream tonight. This lab tonight. This is a lot of. Again, this is why static route. Like I said, it's not very scalable. You don't really see it very often on enterprise networks unless it's a smaller business or you need to kind of patch things up or stuff like that. For the most part, you'll see mostly routing protocols and stuff. So let's do the IP addressing. Show IP interface brief, and we'll see we're missing some networks or some IP addressing here, right? The top interface there, this interface right here is gig 001. So we got to go to global config mode interface gig 0/0/1. I don't know how else I can challenge myself rather than hovering over the interface, because that you can't do that in real life, right? Just and see what port is connected to. You'd actually have to look at the cables. So his IP address should be, according to the network topology, it's 168.168.1.1 subnet mask of /30 255.255.252. That's 1.1. I see. I guess I see what he did. That's the IP address of that. No, shut that bad boy. Why is that one not up? Oh, because the other side's not up. Y'all see what happened there? This interface right here did not come up, which is this guy right here. I tried to turn him up. Why didn't he come up? For anybody that's new here, for anybody that's new. I turned this interface up. Why did he not come up? I'm gonna do the other side while somebody, you sir in the back. Why didn't that interface come up? The other one is interface gig 010, gig 010, right? So I gotta turn this interface up and give it an IP address. Damn, I was trying to look for a
Well. How the
I was trying to look for a turn down for what or something. I need to put some more custom sounds on there. Gig 010 interface gig 0/1/0. He said, Pepperjack said, oh, sorry, you said you had 2 connections to get up to the destination network. So I was saying one way is an AWS backup costs for more data flow, less perfected, and the primary is the WAN circuit you own. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's one way we could simulate that with. Yeah, you're right about that. So what he's saying, y'all, is we could say, like, because my boss said, look, in order for you, this PC1 to talk to PC3, he has to take this route, right? He has to take this route. It's just a rule for whatever reason, right? And then we could just make the other one as a backup route. So yes, you're right. We could do that, but then it's not that it would be cheating, but we don't want to have a backup route just because we're just kind of strictly doing static routing and stuff like that. Even though floating static route and changing administrative distance is kind of a static routing also, but yeah, he didn't put anything like that in there. So this IP address is. Oh, IP address. I'm on the right interface, right? Oh, you know why? Y'all know why that didn't come up, right? And I just said it a couple minutes ago for anybody that's new in here, right? Let me back up one. No switch port, right? No. What am I missing here? Oh, that is just a switch port. I need another interface on there, and I put a switching. Interesting. All right, so here's my issue here, y'all. This router had only 2 interfaces on there, right? Just those 2. I needed to add a third one. So what did I do? I added the switching module, which if you look on the physical thing here, I added this switching module right here. Just so I can have a connection to a third router, right? Or a third device, rather. Like a third router, really. But this is just a switch port. So I'm like, okay, well, let me turn it layer 3. How do we do that? We do that with no switch port, right? So, but apparently that's not working there. So you do some no switch port mode access. I don't know. No mode. Let's see what's on there. So run gig 010. So run gig interface. Oh, see, that's one of those commands that don't work on Packet Tracer. What I'm saying, right? And I didn't learn about this command until I got on the real router and switch and stuff like that. That command don't work on here on Packet Tracer, which is why y'all know I'm a real proponent to using real hardware and real software. He said, or it could be a bandwidth related thing. Media type RJ45, sub interface, router on sticks. Nah, I think the reason why, good guess though, Pepperjack. I think maybe you're right. I don't know, but I think the reason why this guy don't want to turn up is because just the other side got to turn up. You know, you can't really bring this side up until the other side is up, right? Then it's good. Then it'll be up. I would have thought it would have at least been up, down. If we turn that interface up, right? Let me make sure that's the correct one. Gig 001, right? Gig 001, right? That's the one I turned up and put an IP address on it. Yes. Oh, it is up, down. Is it up, down, or is it up? Let's see. Let me see. Yes, it is up, down. My bad. So yeah, the reason why that didn't come up all the way is because the other side need to be turned up. You see that? Same thing with this guy, but my problem here is I need to figure out how to get this one to be a routed interface. Let's just do a show run real quick and see. I need to make that a routed interface. That interface again was gig. That's the reason why it's not working. I need to remove that right there. See that? So I actually have to type in no switch port mode access. That should turn it into a routed interface, and I should be able to put an IP address on there. So gig 010, right? So Is that gig 010? Let me make sure. Y'all know I got a short-term memory here. Gig 010. Global config mode. Interface gig.
Are you fucking stupid?
Zero. No, man. I just have short-term memory loss. Anybody know where that's from? I have short-term memory loss. No switch port mode access. Right? Now, if we do IP address, that didn't take that either, did it? Can I just do no switch port? No switch port? Nope. No switch port mode access. And then, how do we turn it into a router interface? Access mode, protected, trunk. I don't want to do all of that. Do I want to put a trunk and then do all of that? No. That's the trunking mode. He said, oh snap, you're right, bro. Myself? Oh no, you good, man. It was that's all it was. You just needed to turn up one side and to turn up the other one. Trying to figure out so again, for anybody that just tuned in, right? This interface, this router right here only had these interfaces by default. That one and that one. Two pretty much interfaces for routing and stuff like that, right? This one right here, it didn't have a third one. So what I ended up doing was adding this module right here, which is a switching module. It's just for switching, for layer 2, which is why you saw that switch port mode access command, right? So, but I need 2 routes because this is a static routing lab, right? So I needed to route. So what I did is I added that. So I now have an extra interface to plug there. But the problem is it's layer 2. So I need to turn it to layer 3, which is a routed interface. And I forgot how to do that. Not that I forgot. I think I really don't even know how at this point. We took off this. Well, routing's already turned on. We already know that. We don't have to do IP routing. I would think. You think that's it right there? Interface gig 0/1/0 1/0 and then do IP address? Nope, that's not it either. How? Let's see. Let me take a look here. He said, can you default the port and then add the IDP? Good question. That's a good question. I don't even think the default works in Packet Tracer. Remember, this Packet Tracer is a simulator. It doesn't have every single command on here. But let's try that. Let's try what Juan said, right? Or Johnny B, rather. Shout out to Johnny B. Johnny B good, right? Default. Yes, you can. I didn't think that feature would work on here. Gig 0/1/0. It's already on his default, though, right? Set to his default config. But then let me take a look at it real quick. The default is access mode. Switch port access. Gigs. Oh, so it did do that. Well, I didn't have anything on there. So let me save my work, too. I would hate to really save it as. Yeah, this is the progress one. And if you're new to this channel or you just caught this stream halfway through, click the link on the top of this chat. It'll take you to the Discord server, and you'll be able to download this lab and do it along with us. I'm going to finish this tomorrow, but I'm going to do as most I can tonight because y'all know I got work. I got stuff to do. So this interface right here, I need to turn it into a routed interface. How to... I don't have that... There was a curse word thing that I had. Oh, yeah, there it is. Right there. How to... You gotta be quick with these soundboards. Do I do this? Gig 0/10. Jeez. Let's see. Global config mode. Interface. Gig 0/1/0. Well, we defaulted it just like Johnny B said. Can you... see, you can't even do that. How do I turn this into a router interface? Switch port. You can't do that. I don't think that's gonna be it. That's just mode. That is access or trunking. So that's only layer 2 stuff there. What else? Spanish tree, no. Description, CP, duplex, nope. None of this stuff will be. Maybe I gotta swap it out and put a. Maybe I'll put a fiber cable there. And swap it out with a fiber interface. Because I thought, let's save our work. Because I might have to switch out that module. That's probably what I'll have to do. He said, What's our issue? I missed the last few minutes. Oh, my issue is, so I'll read this back for you. So this router came with only two interfaces, right? It came with that interface and it came with this interface. But I needed a third port to connect to this router right here. So what I ended up doing was adding the switching module located right over here, this guy right over here, and now I've got extra ports. Problem is they're switching ports, layer 2. I need to turn them into layer 3 ports. By default, it had the feature or command switch port. Where's that bad boy at? I defaulted it. It's not even in the cache no more. It had switch port mode access to let you know it was an access port. But I removed that, and I thought I should be able to, I should be able to add an IP address to it. I probably can't do it with that switch. Let me see. We'll click the fake mode again. Gig 0/1/0.
1 eternity later.
Chill out, man. He said, it's a switch module. You need to use the router with ether module. Spanning tree does not work on layer 3 interface. So it means no layer 2, it means it's layer 2, no IP possible. It's the HE. Okay, so you were talking about, let me see. The other, for anybody that's new in here, what he's saying is we might have to swap out this one, this interface, this module right here, for what? This one? That's fiber. What's that? That's also fiber. Oh, that's what I needed right there, right? No, is that switching? Is that a switch port? SFP modules. Let's do this. I already saved my work, right? So let's power this bad boy on. We definitely have to take this thing out. Where's the power button? He's right over here. Let's save our work. Let's make sure we saved our work. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I saved it. So let's turn this bad boy off. And then let's remove this. Bloop. And then put in the, you said the, which one? The HE, this one right here? Is it that one? That's an SFP module. That module is not compatible. I thought you would have been able to do that right there. How can I add a third interface? These are like, because there's only 3 that's on there, or 2 rather. See, like if I wanted that now, see, look, see how this one is gone, right? If I wanted to add a third one, you only got the USB console and auxiliary cable, which that are ports. So that's definitely not it. Pete, not available command. He said, oh, no switch port. Just treat it like a layer 3. Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work. It's in the description. So what module can I add to add this port right there? I tried this one. That's serial. Maybe I could just add a serial cable to it, man. I'll just do that for now. It'll be a slower way to get there, but at least we'll be able to add it. Cause these I don't think you can add those guys. Yeah, see, they're not even, you can't add it to that. Let me see if I can add the the serial interfaces. Let's try that. And then I'll have to do that with this guy also. We didn't do any IP addressing on it yet, so where is the serial cable? Serial cable's over here. Am I have to do clocking or no? Oh, I'm gonna have to add this. I'm gonna have to add another serial interface on that guy too. See how that one turned up. Let's do this. I'm gonna add a serial interface to that. Then I'm gonna need to add a serial interface to this guy. So let me do that. Unless you guys know a different way. You said a different router module or model. We could do that probably. Let me see. These other ones. Let's say the 1941 real quick, right? Let's take a look at that. How many interfaces are on there? You zoom in, you'll see there is this guy, and I believe that's the other one. And maybe you could add, that's a switch port module. That's serial. Might be able to add that one right there, I think. That might be the other one that you can add. I don't feel like doing all that work over again, though. That's the only issue. So he said now it's a Paul Browning lab. Yeah, seriously. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this right here. And I'm going to try the serial cable for now. Let's go to this guy. Add the, whatchamacallit route. Serial interface on this one. So this guy right here, right? Bloop. Oh, he's on. Router 4 is on. I need to turn him off too. Turn him off. I used a different. Let me see. Let me make sure that this one had. How many interfaces this one got? Zoom in. Yeah, one. Yeah, this is. I used a different model on this one. This one only got 2 interfaces too. So you definitely got to add another one. Let's try that. I'm gonna add this one. Bloop. And then let's get the serial cable going. We're still on the serial cable over here. At least we got Orlando to work, right? Probably finished the wide area network and stuff tomorrow. Let's get the serial going. Bloop, bloop. 0010 to that right there. All right, so we got that connected. Let's see if we can add some IP addressing to that interface there. Turn him on. Did we turn him on? I thought I turned him on. Oh, I guess it's plug and play with that that module. Interesting. Show IP interface brief. There's our serial interface right there. Y'all see it there at the bottom? So let's do, what is that? 010 there at the bottom? 010, yep. Go to global config mode and we say interface serial 0/1/0. Let's give him the IP address of, that works good. What IP address we needed? We need the IP address of 172.16.1.2. 1.2. Subnet mask of /30, which is 255.255.255.252. And that turns him up. Let's no shut him. We should at least, no, that guy's not going to turn up because this side is not turned up. So at least we got that going. I think this one was already, let's double check his IP addressing. Yeah, that was this guy's IP address, right? Let's do a show IP interface brief and take a look. And I think I might be done with the IP addressing on this router right here. We just might have to add some more static routes and stuff. So we got the IP addressing on there. That interface is down. So let's turn up. We need to actually, I'm gonna start with router 2 since he's 2. I'm going numerical order here. He said the 4331 should have 3 ports. Let's check. Let me save my work here. The 4331, which is a router over here. This one, that's the, I believe that's the one that I believe that's what this guy is. Let's see. Bloop. 1, 2. Oh yeah, this guy right there. Why didn't I do that with the other side? 4331. Okay, so then let me get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this real quick, and then put it there and make him router 6. I thought. Bloop. Let's see. Drag him over. Call him router 6. Bloop. I thought I picked that one, man. I could have sworn I did that. Oh well. We'll patch that up maybe later or something like that. I don't know. He's router 6, right? And let's see if we can cable him up. Where we at? Where they at though? Router 3 to router 6. See, he only got 2 interfaces there. That ain't gonna work. See that? I could have sworn, but when you zoom in, it looked like it got 3 interfaces though, right? Boom. What is this yellow one for? Is that this guy right here? So we got gig 001, gig 002. What's the gig 000 interface? Where's that at? Where is that? He said, okay, GLC10, you can't add those smaller interfaces because you need the big slide module. It's basically real life. Those modules can, yeah, I don't know what the hell I was doing trying to put that small ass interface in that big ass hole. Yeah, then SFP inside. 4331 should have 3 ports, but you have to set DTE, DCE with serial. Do you? I don't know if you have to do that. One side definitely needs to be clocking. And that's why that clock is, if anybody knows or what he was asking here, the reason why this clock is there is because with a serial interface or a serial connection, one side needs to do the clocking and the other one is kind of like receiving the clocking. It's typically the ISP that provides the clocking to you, but I don't know. I guess we'll see and find out. No, it's one or the other with the media type command. I guess you answering Pete over there, right? All right. Yeah, appreciate you guys in the chat over there discussing this. So, yeah, router 6. I guess this one ain't gonna work unless I add the other interface, which was what, the serial one. So I guess we'll have to add that bad boy. He's powered on. Shut him off. Add that bad boy. Let's do it on that side. Let's do it on that side. This is slot number 1. Let's do it there. And then recable them up. Where's the cable at? Cable's over here. So gig 0001 to that. We'll do this as a serial interface for now. Let's do a serial interface here. Oh, jeez, this guy needs a serial interface now. So let's do this. Turn this guy on. Oh, he's on? Or yeah, he's on. Let's turn him off. Serial interface there. So does anybody know any tips and tricks that I could do to add a third interface other than this? Like, because for some reason I don't think there's got to be a way to add a third interface rather than just serial interface. There's got to be a way. I just don't feel like thinking about it right now. It's like 10 o'clock right now. I work tomorrow. That one to that one, and then this one to that interface. We'll pick that one. Now, we did Orlando. Orlando's up and running. He's green. He got routes to each of those networks. We need to do some interface IP addressing of router 2. Is he on? Yes, he is. Let's go to global config mode. We say no on the wizard there because we're network engineers, right? We don't let any wizard tell us what to fucking do. His host name is router what? He's router 2. R2. We'll do the interface. What interface is that? The interface right here. We need the gig 00, gig 000, gig 0/0/0. Y'all hit that like button. We might wrap this up. I say around, we'll give it about a half hour. Give them the IP address of, if you guys want to know what the IP addressing and stuff like that, what the topology is supposed to look like and what the rules are and stuff like that, just go to the Discord server. And not right now because not right now. Hold on. Let me close this out. I'll be here. All right. So IP address is 172. No. That one is 192.168.1.2 for that top interface, right? This interface right here is 1.2. Subnet mask of /30, 255.252. I got a 1192 there. No, shut that bad boy. He's turned up. So we're good here. We got a green light there. Let's see if I'm pretty sure he can ping that, but let's do it anyway. 192.168.1.2. Ping 192.168.1.2. That's it, 1.2. We got 80%, but we're network engineers. We want 100% success rate, right? So that's good to go. Let's see 1.2. You know what? He gonna need before these guys can ping over there. He gonna need some routes to there. So before I do all of that, let me do the IP addressing on this guy. Yeah, we'll do the IP addressing on this guy. Device must be powered on.
Are you fucking stupid?
All right, man, chill out. Let's turn this router on. Go to the CLI, and he's powered on right now. Y'all hit that like button. He said, only way I see to avoid serial is to use multi-layer switches. You're right. Maybe we can do that. Yes, because we could just not necessarily put some SVIs and stuff like that, but we could yeah, just use a multi-layer switch. Unless anybody knows any other way to add a third interface on a router. I could have sworn there's another way to do that, man. There's got to be another way. Do these other routers have that? Let me see. Because I have oh, you know what? So I also have this one. I actually have this router right here, the 1841. Bloop. Where is he at? Not 1941. Oh, 1841's not on here anymore, are they? There it is, right there. I have 6 of these routers right here. Physical ones, yes, I do. I'm that old school, right? With mine, I have, let's see. Which interfaces do I have? I have the gigabit interfaces, which is that the, no, that's that's RJ11. That's serial. I think I got those right there. No, that's a 10 megabits per second one. Where is it at? I don't see the gigabit interface. That might be, no, that's an SFP one. But anyways, oh, there they go right there. There they go right there. Zoom in. Bloop. Bloop. Yeah, so I actually have this router right here. It has those 2 interfaces right there. But I also have these 2 slots. And guess what they are? They're serial interfaces on mine. So, like I said, unless you guys know another way to add it on there, I haven't used packet tracer in a long ass time, but that's all I see that's available on there. Packet tracer doesn't have gig, but 10 megabits per second is fine for pings. So not right now. Why everybody like reaching out to me right now? Like, you did in real life what Pepper just said. What was that? The 1841 with WIC 1 networks. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So you're talking about this one right over here. No. Where is it? Not this one. That one right there, right? That's the one you're talking about? One Ethernet module. Yeah, I think I agree. I believe I should be able to use that one too. But not right now. It's like everybody want to reach out. I'm like, no, y'all know I stream at night, man. Get out of here. Anyway, where was we? We did the interface on the IP addressing on there. Let me do the IP addressing on this before I start jumping ahead. Let's get out of this. The next interface over here is gig 001. So interface gig 0.0/1. His IP address is, and I forgot to tell you, I said, yes, just Ethernet instead of gigabit. Oh, got you. Okay. So packet tracer limitations. That's what I thought. But we're just going to go for the serial interface for now. And if that really don't work, I'm pretty sure the serial interface should work. It should. Why don't they just give us a better router in packet tracer? You would think, man. You would think. But the 4331 and the 4321, they're enterprise grade routers. I just don't understand why. I think it just needs more modules, because I've seen those, like at a hospital I used to work at. We had to deploy those. So you would think they would have at least added let you add another way. Or give you another way to add it. This IP address is 192.168.1. Oops, what am I doing? 190. Oops, 92.168.1 dot. What is he? 1.4? No, he is 1.1 rather. 192.168.1.1. I thought 1.1 was somebody else. Wasn't there a 1.1 somewhere else? I'm on router 2, right? Yep, I'm on router 2. I could have sworn there was a 192.168 1.1 somewhere else. Yeah, that ain't right, man. Oh no, this is 1.4 network. That ain't right. I see why he did this though. He labeled these guys wrong. He had to have labeled these guys wrong. If this is the .4 network, so let me show y'all. I think y'all be careful with this network topology here if you downloaded it, right? He said this network right here. Let me put some, I'm going to have to get some labeling here now. We're definitely going to have to get some labeling here. This network is the 192.168.1.0/30 subnet. That's what this network is. Right? Come on, man. Come on, Vlad. I lost that sound bite, by the way. I love that little soundboard. This network right here, he put that also in there. 192.168.1.0, and it says 1.4. And then he labeled this .1 and .2. So that ain't right. The only usable addresses has got to be .5 and 6. So that got to be a typo. That got to be a typo. This network right here, let me place a note here. That's the 192.168.1.4/30 subnet, right? So if this is the .30 subnet, right, this network right here, that means the only usable addresses is what? .5, .6, and the network is what? Next network is the .8 network, right? Because 7 is broadcast. So yeah, he definitely did. He did the IP addressing on the interfaces wrong. It's all good though. If this is .1.4, this is gonna be. Let me do some labeling here and save my work so far. This network right here is the 192.168.1.8/30 subnet, right? If this is the 1.8 network, this is the 1.0. This is 1.4. This is the 1.8 network. Well, guess what? This got to be 5. That's going to be 6. And then this going to be 9. And this going to be .10. Right? Those are the usable addresses there. But he got 1.1.2 in the middle there. So I'll ask him tomorrow just to be very sure. But I'm pretty sure. I'm not the best at subnetting, but I'm pretty sure those are the usable addresses that's supposed to be on there. So gig 001 actually needs to be 192.168.1.5. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. That's a bruh for you right over there, Pete. He said you should tell him he got it wrong, right? It's not. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna definitely go let him know, man, because he definitely points out my mistakes. Hey, E-man, what's going on here? What'd you do with this here, man? So 255.255. Oh, I did find a mistake actually when he first initially gave me this lab, right? He what he said. I corrected it though. He corrected it and sent it to me over. The return traffic he was saying was wrong. So y'all pay attention to this, right? Again, just click the link in the Discord server. The link is in the chat right there, and you can download this lab and do it along with us tonight. And I'm gonna finish it tomorrow because ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna do all this tonight. So the next, where we at? Yeah, so subnet was /30, so 255.255.252. Does anybody have any questions? If there's any newbies in here or anything like that? There's no such thing as a dumb question or anything like that. You know, there's a lot of smart people there in the chat room that can help out. I don't know everything, but I like to teach what I know, because that's just me. I like to pass on knowledge and stuff like that. I like creating knowledge articles at work and stuff, and it just makes it for a better, not only just learning environment, but work environment as well. So yeah, he's 1.5. No shut that bad boy. Snow shut. How many times have you done this right here? It turned up. So this interface is turned up. Let's see, 1.5. So that means he is going to need a network to get over there. What did I turn up? Gig 000 needs to be Let me make sure. Let me look at that network topology. Gig 000 needs to be 1.2. Let me make sure. Show up interface brief. It's 1.2. The other side is 1.5. So yes, 1.5 is not turned up. Why? Gig 001. This is not turned up because that needs to be turned on. So we'll worry about that later. Let's turn this bad boy on. And I'm kind of weary about this one because we got some serial cables connected to this. So we got a little antique. We might as well start. Yo, just out of where we got Peter Hunt in the building. Does that mean we got 3 Pete's in here? We got no, y'all just all start with Pete. We got Pete, and then we got Peter Hunt, and then we got Pepper Jack Shack. So shout out to all of you guys, man. Global config mode. His name is, he's gonna be router 4, right? So host name R4, right? So, and that's the fun thing about this. For anybody that's new in here, you'll see how to do, like, not just the static routing part, but just the simple stuff like creating, configuring an interface, changing the host name of a router, simple stuff like that. So that's why it's good. I wanted to leave the simple stuff out and then start streaming the stuff we really wanted to do, which was static routing. But it's kind of good to kind of build a network from scratch, which is what we're doing. Which is what we've done so far. We built this from scratch. Let me delete router 10 because he's no longer of use to us anymore. How back out of this? I definitely got to be.
Fucking useless sack of shit.
Oh man! All right, so I just got to be a little quicker with it. That's all it is, man. Router 4. We got to go to the interface, the serial interface, which one is that connected to? Serial 010. Serial 010, right? So interface serial. Before I do that, let's go back to this guy and configure that interface right there. Serial 010 on this one. So go to global config mode, interface serial 0/1/0. His IP address was what? According to the network topology, 172.16.1.1. 172.16.1.1. Yeah, he's 1.1. Subnet mask of /30, so 255.255.255.252. Snow shut that bad boy. He's not going to turn up. Why? Because router 4 is not on. So we need to turn him on. And that's 00/1/0. Right? And his IP address was, according to the network topology, 172.16.1. Now it says .2 on the network topology. So again, if you download this lab, be careful with the IP addressing that's in the middle there, because my boss kind of messed it up. That's definitely not a usable address in that network. So let me do the labeling and I'll show y'all. I'll explain for anybody that's kind of new to this, right? So this right here, the network is 172.16.1.4 /30 subnet, right? We know anything about subnetting. We know that in the 1.4/30 subnet, there's only 4 usable addresses. Actually 2. And the addresses are the network address, which is going to be 1.4. That's the network address. The next usable address is going to be .5. Next usable is going to be .6. And then .7 is going to be the broadcast address. And then .8 is the next network, which I believe .8 is going to be laying over here. And according to network topology, it is. This is .8 over there. The problem is, my boss put a .1 over here, which means he's saying that the address is going to be 172.16.1.2, but it can't be .2 because that's not the usable address in this network. And he said this is .2. That's not usable in that address either. So it's just a typo. Just be careful when you download the PDF file there. And I can't even edit it because it's PDF. So yeah, I can't do that. And hopefully you're subscribed to this channel. And before you just download this thing all willy-nilly, you would have caught that on this stream when you rewind it. So this guy, serial 010, did we do that IP address set? Nope, we didn't. It's 172.16.1. Next usable is 5. No, my bad. He is supposed to be 16.1.2. Yeah, he's 16.1.2. 2. Subnet mask of 255.255.252. Press enter. No, shut that bad boy. And it turned up. We should have some green lights at the bottom there. Yes, we do. So we're good there. Let's do the IP addressing. I'm just going to turn, well, yeah, let me just do the IP addressing on this. And then after that, I'm going to have these guys try to ping, well, let's try to ping the IP address over there. He going to need some routes to that network, though. He going to need a lot of static routes, boy. And again, this is why static routing is not very scalable, because to get to this network, you got to do a state routing statement for that. To get to that network, you got to do a routing state for that. It's just too much manual labor, which is why they have routing protocols that kind of do this stuff automatically for you. So, back out of that. Go back to my favorites there. So please don't rely 100% on static routing, but it is a good learning tool to learn about routing. What he said there. Y'all any questions or anything so far? Is anybody ahead of me? Let me know. We did that interface. We did that. He gonna need some routes. Oof. This is really gonna be a lot of work. Y'all know why? Because this network gonna need to know how to get to there. He don't need to know how to get, which he does now, I think. He need to know how to get to there and so on and so forth, right? And then this guy right here, he need to know how to get to this network. He need to know how to get to that network. Then he gonna need to know how to get to this network. So it's a lot. It's a lot of manual labor here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back to this guy, give him some routes to that network. Oh, I think he already got that. He needs a route to that network, and then he gonna need a route to that network. No, he got those. So let's see here. Let's see what routes he got so far. Show IP routes. Nope, he only got the connected routes. So we need to put some static routes on him. Go to global config mode, right? We already know static routes, it starts with IP route as the keyword. And then we said to get to this network, which I'll need to do a label for it so that way we can see for display purposes, right? This is the 10 dot, my bad. He said you can use a summary route and make it really done really fast. Yes, you're right, Pepper Jack Shack, but according to my boss, he puts this little caveat here at the bottom. Nope. But yes, you're right. No default routes allowed. In all caps, he put it too. Number 9, no route summary allowed. So, good point there. But yes, the reason why he's doing that, so that way we learn about static routing and how to, like fully manipulate our routes. Yes, you're right. We can do summary route and it just add all of it. We could do default routes and just do 0.0.0 quad routes, as I like to call them, to all of these networks and have it all work. But we got to do static routing for this lab here. So, great learning tool. Let me start with router 2. Oh, I needed to do labeling. This network here is the 10 dot. Oops. I got a slash there. You got any questions or anything? Anybody kind of lost, or does anybody need help getting started? If not, you can just always rewind the stream. 20.10.0, and I'm not gonna finish it tonight. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. So /24 like that, like that's that network. This network right here is that. Let me copy that. Can I copy it? No, that's not what it is. I thought you could do like, I thought it was like Control D to duplicate. Nah, you could just do a copy and then paste. Nah, you can't do it. I'm being lazy here. The next network, this network right here is the 10.20. Oops. 11.0/24 subnet. That one down there. That's what this right here is. Bloop. Bloop. That's what that network is right here. Then I guess I'll do a label for the other network so that way I can see. That network right there is the 172.16.1.0/30 subnet. That's what this network right here is. Right? Let me save my work so far. Router 2 needs to know how to get to, what network is that? He needs to know how to get to this remote network, 10.20.1.0 network. To get to the 10.20.1.0 network, subnet mask of /30, which we know is what? 255.255.255.252. Take the next hop of, what's that? 192.168 1 dot. I believe that's probably 1 dot. 1.1. I don't remember. What was that interface? 192.168 1.1. Yes. So take the next hop of 192.168.1.2. Press enter. Oh, my bad. That's this router. My bad. 1.1. So I put 1.2. 1.1. And notice this little message there. Does anybody know what that is? It tells you in plain English what the hell it is. Yeah.
Are you fucking stupid?
Invalid next hop address. It's this router. So this guy, that interface is on this router, 192.168.1.2. What I was saying is, to get to this network, take the next hop of this. Well, no, that's not the next hop. The next hop is actually here, right? And that's how the static routing command works. I remember I used to see that all the time. I was like, what? This is when I was first starting this stuff out. But so now we should have a static route to take us to the 10.20.1.0 network. There it is right there. Let's see. He said, clutches fist in anger, right?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That's when I found out when I said, what? You can't use summary routes? All right, this dude really wants to challenge me. All right. That's why I like my boss, man. He really likes to, he really wants me to learn and become the best network engineer I can. And really, he just wants some time off. But this router has a way to get to this network. Since that's good, let's just see if PC1 can ping. Oh, he can't, because he needs to know how to get over there. Again, a lot of manual labor with static routing. So he said, what time is work tomorrow? Don't let the lab ruin you, man. Yeah, early in the morning. I'm gonna give it another 15 minutes before we're gonna do part 2. If you're just tuned into this stream here, hit me that like button, hit me the subscribe button. I'm gonna cut this short in maybe about 15-20 minutes. This is a lab that is done for static routing. Click the link on the Discord. Click the link that's in the chat right there. It'll take you to the Discord server. And from there you can join, download this lab, and do it along with us. I started this stream at around, I want to say it was 9:30, and then we're gonna do a part 2 tomorrow. And if we don't finish it by then, we'll probably do part 3. I'll probably spend all week on this lab. It don't matter, man. I'm a lab every day. That's what this is about, man. And this is how we learn. So now he need to know how to get to this network, 10.20.10.0 network. So global config mode, IP routes, IPA routes. He already laughing and stuff, right? Yeah. I was like, this dude hit me with all the damn caveats, man. All the I put a 3 there. 10 dot to get to the 10.20.10.0 network /24, which is what? 255.255.255. I'm sorry, 0. Take the next hop of, so to get to that network, to get to this network, he needed to take the next hop of, well, there's only one next hop there, 1.2. That's the same way to get there, right? And remember, no default routes. I could obviously do a default route there, but no default routes. So just remember that. Next hop is 192.168.1.1. 192.168.1.1, right? I can do the same, yeah. So to get to that network, same thing right over here. So we should see another one just like this, another entry to get to another network, right? 10.20.10.0, yes. You'll show IP routes. Look at our routing table, and now we have a route to that network, the 10.20.1.0 network. Is it here? No, over here. And then the other one is the 10.20.10.0 network, which is where the PC lies. Yeah, that's what that alarm is right there. I'll give it another 5 minutes because I like what we're doing so far, and I appreciate you guys tuning in and stuff like that. Yes, that was my alarm to cut it short because I was like, don't lab all night. Because y'all know me. I'll stream this shit all night, but because this is just fun to me. But yeah, now that he got a route back to those 2 networks, let's see if this guy can ping that router right over there, which is what? 192.168.1.2. He was able to ping everything else. But let's just see if it can ping 192. And then I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to have this guy ping this, and then we'll call it a night. All right. 192.168.1. He said 1.2. Get on our knees, pray to the network gods. Not looking good so far. We got a timeout. Oh, we got a reply. Good to go. Good to go. So this guy can ping that interface right over there. Why? Because he has a route to this network. He got a route to this network. And then that's the thing about static routing. You have routes to get there. But on the way back, you have to have routes coming back, right? You ain't got to worry about all this with routing protocols like OSPF or EIGRP or anything like that, right? That's the beauty of those other routing protocols. It kind of automates the process for you. But this shit right here is a lot of work. You got to actually, but it's the core of routing. It's a way for us to learn. So let's get PC 2 be able to ping this guy right here, and then I'm gonna call it a night, and then we'll do the rest of this guy. Sorry, Tampa. I forgot who it was in the chat that said he's in Tampa, but we haven't gotten Tampa up and running just yet. We'll get it up and running. I'm in Orlando. That's why I said, let's go ahead and get Orlando going, man. So we got that PC going. Let's go to, he know how to get over here. He know how to get over there. This guy need to know how to get over to those two networks. And I could copy and paste those right there, but they got different next hops. So we actually got to manually write this out too. Again, static route is not scalable. It's too much work. Let's look at what his routing table look like. It probably just has connected and local routes, right? Show IP route. Yeah, he only got see the C and the L there at the bottom. He got a connected route and local route. What's the connected route? The connected route is to the 1.0 network. Where's that? He's connected to this network. Local is pretty much defining the interface. That's what that is. 172, 116, or 16, 1.2. 1.2 is what? That's that interface right there. I should think, what's the difference between the two? C and L. Connected and local. This is locally on that router. That's what that is. And then connected, he's connected to that network. It's not remote, but he's directly connected to it. That's what it says right there. Even plain English. Directly connected. This guy, let's go to global config mode and give him the IP route to get to the network of, and y'all notice how when every time I do static routes, I always say, to get to the network of, subnet mask of, blank, take the next hop of, blah, 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 blah. That's how I remember the syntax for IP route. I've been doing this shit since like for a long time ago. That's how I remember it. Router 4 needs to know how to get to the 10.20.1.0 network. 10.20.1.0 network. Subnet mask of what? /30, which we know is what? 255.255.255.0. Oh my bad. 252. He said, Slucionus LP. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Shout out to Slucionus. There is a custom lab available on Discord server. That's correct. Thanks, Pete, for that. That is why you're a moderator. There is a link there at the top that takes you to the Discord server, and then from there you can download this lab. The next hop is 10. What's that right over there? Next hop is 1020. I'm sorry. It should be this right here. So, which is going to be 172.16.1.1, right? 1.1, just like that. Let me triple check over here. What is that? What that interface is? Yeah, it's 1.1. Should be 1.1, according to this addressing guide, right? Now let's see if he got a stack route to get there. Show IP tout. Yes, he knows how to get there, so he has a static route there. Remember, we know that static routes have an administrative distance of 1. The 0 is the metric. Anybody know what the administrative distance for a connected route is? What's the administrative distance for a connected route? Well, y'all think about that one. He needs a network to, what was that? This right here, 1020 1.0. Is it? No, he got one. He needs to the 10.20.11.0 network, subnet mask of 255.255.255.0, Take the next hop of same thing. This guy right here is the next hop. We can copy and paste that one. Paste. Anybody remember what? Shout out to Pepper Jack Shack with that one. Yes, the 80 for a directly connected route is 0. You would think, oh, why didn't they tell me what it is? Well, when it's directly connected, we just know that's like the best route. It's physically connected to it. That's why the administrative distance is 0. And then after that, the static route is somewhat reliable. It's pretty much reliable because it's manually configured by us. The administrative distance is 1. And then so on and so forth. The next ones are like BGP is 20, EIGRP is 90, and so on and so forth. There's a whole bunch of other ones that are default administrative distance. We can change them if we want to, but those are the defaults. The lower the administrative distance, the better the route, or the more believable the route is. That's what some teachers would like to say. Now we have a network to, a route to this local and area network, and if we're good here, we should be able to, we're gonna call it a night. We'll just get disconnected. I hope I didn't disconnect my mic. Did I disconnect my mic? Microphone check. Yeah, I think I disconnected my mic with that one. Let me know if y'all can still hear me, but something just disconnected. And I'm hoping that ain't the, I hope y'all can hear me. Y'all hit me with a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, or hit me with a bruh or something. I don't know what happened there.
Bruh.
Let me see. This guy needs to know how to get to the 10.20.11.0 network. Did we do that yet? Yes, we did. Yeah, so we're good now. We should be good now. PC2, if he can ping that, we're going to call it a night. It is the 172. Let's go to there. Negative AD as possible. Yeah, you're right. Man, Pepper Jack, you must be trolling me, man. I think you meant 0, right? For a connected route. Connected route is 0. I don't think you meant -0. I don't know if you just messed with me. I know you meant 0, but I didn't realize you were saying -0. But man, y'all be messing with me. Yeah. That's why I fuck with y'all though. It's all good. He needs to be able to ping the next network of this guy right here, which is 172.16 what? 1 dot. What's configured on here? 1.2. That's what I need to be able to ping. I'm gonna copy that bad boy. Get on this PC. Get on our knees. Pray to the network gods. Nope, unreachable. What are we missing here? I thought I would be able to do that. He got a reply from 10.20.11.1. This guy right here. He got a reply. Maybe because he needs to know how to get there. That's probably what it is. Let's take a look at his routes. Enable show IP route. That's probably what it is right there. I think that's what it is. Because we got a reply from our default gateway immediately. He need to know how to get to the 172.16.1.4. No, I think he need to know how to get there. He need to know how to get to 172. No, he's directly connected. I think he need to know how to get to that network right there. I think that's what it is. Let's see, because he got a static route to the 192.168.1.0 network, which is where that right there. So he need to know how to get to that network. That's basically what it is. I think that's what it is. Go to global config mode, terminal, interface. No, my bad. I said interface. I'm so used to IP routes. He said just ping each hop along the way. Yeah, we could do that. That's a good troubleshooting purpose. Troubleshooting method. That's what they call end-to-end troubleshooting. We was just talking about this with my boss too. You can do end-to-end troubleshooting, which is what Pepper Jack is saying. We could do, like, if something's broken, like we can't reach this network, we could try to ping this, then try to ping that, then try to ping this, and so on and so forth. That's called end-to-end troubleshooting. There's also a way called inside-out troubleshooting, where you go over here, like let's say this guy trying to reach over there, which we might have to do in the next stream, part 2 for this lab. This guy trying to reach over there, right over there. What we could do is like, okay, we could do a trace route to like this, right? Okay, well, we know we're going to reach there. Can this guy, what can he not reach over here? That's called inside-out troubleshooting. I think we can do that too. So that's both ways we can learn how to do that. This guy needs to know how to get to the 172.16.1.0 network. I think that is. Yeah, 1.0 network. /30.250.252 or trace. Yes, from the source. Yep, exactly. Or trace route. Shout out to P for that one. Yep. Shout out to P and Purple Jack for that. Y'all, right on the money. Take the next hop of what? Next hop should be this right here. 1020.1.2. 10.20. There it is right there, right? He know how to get to that network. He know how to get to that upper network. I'll show you. He know how to get to this network with that next hop. So now he know how to. He should be able to get to this network with that same next hop. We gonna type that out. 1.2. So let's take a look at our routing table again. Show IP routes. Show IP tout.
Are you fucking stupid?
No, man, it was just a typo. Show IP route. And now we got 2 static routes there, right? We said static routes are administrative distance of 1. We got another route to that one. So now, theoretically, PC2 should be able to ping router 4. Get on our knees. Pray to the network gods.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Save. Okay. Yep. So we was able to get Orlando up and running, at least up until this point right over here. We got the Orlando side up and running. We're going to have to continue on to the next stream with the wide area network. And then if we got time, depending on how my day goes tomorrow, I'll probably be tired of shit, man. It's 11 o'clock and I'm streaming for y'all. The fuck, man. Then we'll do Tampa. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Y'all hit me with that like button on your way out. Make sure you subscribe to your boy. He said MTR test is helpful too. MTR, what that stand for? He said we can sleep easy now. Yeah, right, exactly. We can reach router 4. Woohoo! Yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on your way out. Join the Discord server if you want to follow along for the rest of the stream tomorrow. Click the link in the Discord server. That is where you can get the whole lab there, along with the instructions. Just remember, this part right here is kind of mislabeled on the PDF guide. So watch this stream over again. You'll see where I'll explain exactly where it's messed up at. He said do write mem on all devices just in case. Man, shout out to you for that one. Let's go ahead and do that. I did save it here, but yeah, we should do a write mem. We should, just in case, right? Just in case there's a power outage. Write mem, and if guys, for anybody that's new, write mem is a way to save our work. It's short for write memory. That basically saves our work on each individual router and switch right here, right? So write mem. Another way to save our work is also what? Copy, run, start. Or copy running configuration or startup configuration. So copying the running configuration to startup configuration. You could also type it short by doing copy, run, start. Because I think the write mem command, they're gonna deprecate it, but they've been saying they was gonna deprecate that for years. But anyways, for now, comment, like, subscribe to the network.